Okay, hello. Let me hit a couple buttons here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to start with a puzzle streak of 35 as my warm up, and then I'm going to play classical today. Haven't done classical in a while. My RD is almost at 60 now. So, yeah, okay. So hopefully I can get the puzzle streak on the first try. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's really, really, really hot here. I'm actually going to put my fan on. No, you know what? Oh, hang on. I'm just going to point it at me instead. Ooh. Is that pointed at me? Not exactly. Okay. Oh, that's better. Ah, that's better. Yeah, it's like 26 degrees Celsius here, and it's 10:30 p.m. Pretty hot. Okay, sorry. So let's get going here. Wow, did I not just have this yesterday? The more I do these, the more repeatable they seem to me. So I think rook d8 just picks up the queen. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a... I think just go f5 after. Unless he does that. And this should be... Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, that should pick up a piece. That should win a piece. This should win material. This should be a mate. I think I can queen here. This is a mate in 2. This is a mate in 2. So check, king g8. Then I have check here. So I have no queen. Which is interesting. So if I take on c3, I'm going to have a discovery. So if he goes to d1, check. So take queen d1, check, and then I guess I have enough material there. Okay, he does it the easy way. So if I give a check and then I have queen h4, g3. Okay, so bishop takes h2, king h1, queen h4, g3, and then I can probably go queen h3. Okay, that one was underrated. That was actually kind of tricky. This picks up, should pick up, yeah, should pick up the queen. Oh, how come I feel like I'm leaning forward? Adjust my chair here. Okay, there we go. Oh, it feels better. That feels better. I love this chair. I hated it. I didn't hate it at first, but I didn't love it at first, but ooh, love this chair now. Yeah, bit of a late stream today again. I like to get all my ducks in a row, get all my work finished and all my personal stuff done before I play some chess. Yeah. And that tends to be late in the day. Okay, so yeah, I don't see this solution yet. Hello, MD Gaming. Well, that probably answers it. How about you? Yeah, I don't know. This is rated 1400 and I still don't see it. I have no clue. So I can try to attack his queen. And then after queen f2, I just don't see the point. I have to be missing something very obvious. You're not sure if you want to read. Oh, yeah, good question. I don't know those books, so yeah, that's a good question. Personally, I would never read them at the same time. That's just me, though. I like to read one thing at a time, word for word, go through it very slowly. I mean, chess books are hard enough, and to keep you on track, I think it's better to read one at a time. But okay, yeah, so still stuck on this. What is the obvious move I'm missing? I don't know. It must be attacking his queen. So knight f5, queen f2. And then maybe bishop h3. G3. But then after takes, there's queen takes f5, you know. So, okay, careful about hello chess. I either have to minimize chat or you need to be more discreet when you say a move. Like, don't just say that you see it or type it as soon as I finish or something. Otherwise, you know, it's cheating. That being said, I don't think it's queen b6. Because we're already down a pawn. Like even if I got two free moves in here, that's not enough, right? So, why is this so difficult? MD Gaming, do you see it? And is it easy? Like, am I missing something obvious? MD Gaming says, for game collection, do I try to understand the idea behind? I don't. Yeah, no. That's probably ideal, but that's going to take you. You're going to be a senior by the time you finish that. I went through every game in Zurich 1953 as slow as I could, and that took forever. And most of the games weren't good. people say they were all so good. No, most of the games suck. There's so many draws, but there are some good games in there. But because it shows that's not even a collection. That's a tournament book. Every single game from the tournament, and I forget how many games there were that I looked. It's hundreds and hundreds. I probably looked at like 600 games or something. But for the game for my 60 memorable games, yeah, I'm still not. I go through it move by move, and I go through about half the variations. But no, I don't try to guess the move. Okay, but yeah, why can't I figure this one out? Have you guys figured it out? And if so, is it obvious? Just don't tell me the answer or don't give me a hint. I just can't believe that I don't know. This queen just, it stands out to me, right? So I want to attack it. So I keep looking at knight f5, but after queen f2, it's not so obvious what the solution is. I keep looking at bishop h3, but then after g3, it just has. Oh wait, maybe that could be it, but that's way too hard for 1400. But yeah, there's queen f2, and then if there's knight f5, and if queen f2, bishop h3, if g3. No, it's still bad. It's still bad. I don't see it. MD Gaming says he thinks he sees it. This is only rated 1400 puzzle, which is like beginner. It should be like a fork. It should be something super simple. And this has been done 2,600 times. So that means low rated players are finding this move, but we aren't. So it should be like a move that a beginner would play, which would be probably something like this. I don't know, I just keep looking at this. So knight f2, queen f2. It's just so difficult. This is I might just start over. I mean, I might honestly just give up soon and just start over because I'm just totally stuck here. It's pretty crazy. No, I do not want a hint. Don't give me a hint. Like honestly, like I'll get upset. I definitely don't want a hint. I'm not like that. I'll either give up. Like I'll either guess, give up, or not stop until I figure it out. But I don't like hints. No. So you're sure you see it though? Is it? You can tell me if it's easy or not. That's the only thing. Like, if it's easy, I don't know what I'm missing here. This bishop is defended once. The queen is undefended. That's why I was considering attacking it. But the whole queen f2 thing leaves me uncertain. In a game I might continue with rook df8, but for a puzzle, close to giving up. I don't know why this is. Why is this so? Why am I not seeing it? So can I fork the? So I guess another thing to note is white is attacking e7, so that's an immediate threat, which again makes me want to play knight f5. I should. That's the only move that ever makes sense to me. So. Yeah, so queen f2. I just need to find a better solution than bishop h3. I just rook df8 is it, but for what? Well then, yeah, but it's a 1400 rated puzzle, so. My only guess is that it is knight f5, but then the computer doesn't go queen f2. It does something stupid, and then that's why low-rated players get it. That's the only thing I can think of. And the computer won't play that. And yeah, in a game, if after queen f2, I would play rook df8. But I don't know. Is that really all? I'm going to do it. I mean, I've spent way too long on this already, and yeah, I'm not confident about this. Oh, see, I'm right. It didn't play the tough move. That's why low-rated people got it. So let's look at it with the engine. This is just a bad puzzle. So terrible. So if queen f2, which is the second best move by a hair, yeah, then it is bishop h3, and I thought this didn't work. Oh, then knight g3. So this is underrated. Even this is winning. I mean, yeah, I looked at this idea, and I thought I couldn't go here, and I'm correct because of this Zwischenzug check. Well, it's actually there's a word for that. Zwischenzak. Zwischenschach is it's a Zwischenzug with a check, but yeah, we can just take here, and then after HG we can just take again. But yeah, that's very, very underrated. Okay, sorry that took me so long, but I did get it. It's just then they give us a mate in one, so pretty inconsistent on the difficulty there. This picks up the rook. So, oh, hang on though. Then he's got rook e6. Although I wonder if I could even just take it. Yeah, because takes. Can he stop? Can he stop my a pawn? So check, rook e6. Yeah, or even just push the a pawn right away, possibly. But no, I think I would. Or maybe I take the bishop first. So queen c4, rook e6, even just maybe king g2. Because he's almost in, kind of almost in a zugzwang there. He can't move the knight, he can't move the rook, so he has to move the king or the pawn. And then if he moves the king, I'm pushing the pawn, and eventually I'll take the rook and push, and his... It would be close, but I mean, that seems good to me. Yeah, so I have to think here now. So I was just looking at the king g2 line, but I wonder if this is, what's the difference? I think I should take the bishop first. Yeah, that's actually a very tricky one. Yeah, this is a very tricky one. Oh, 5 viewers now. I like to have viewers. I need the viewers. Okay, so this looks tricky. So I can give a check. King moves up somewhere, and I haven't achieved anything. Oh my god, I didn't even see that I could just take this. That's okay. I just don't. Okay, well, why would we not do that? So we do that, and then I guess we just take. I mean, we have to protect our rook, right? And our king is more active at the end of the day. Okay, so this just picks up a piece. So okay. So I can go check, check. And why do we think we're better there? So bishop f2. Actually, the queen could take. Oh no, it's mate in 2. It's mate in 2. So queen e1, rook e1, or mate in 3, mate in 2. And this is mate in 2. And hello, this guy. Yeah. So again, guys, please. I know it's hard not to, but please don't say moves while I can still play them. You gotta. It takes a lot of willpower not to do that. So you can say, "I think I know it." Otherwise, I have to minimize chat. Okay. So we have a discovery on the queen. So knight d4. Yeah. So what I would recommend is if you see it, just say, I got it, or I think I have it. Yeah. And be cryptic about it or something. But I'm not like staring at the chat. When you see me look this way, I'm looking at the chat, but it scrolls and I like, otherwise I have to separate myself from the chat completely. And no, that's not fun for anybody. Okay. Well, anyways, here we have a discovery on the queen. Queen needs to stay in touch with the bishop, right? So the queen has to go to d2, e2, but then I have a discovery on it. Although if it goes to d3, so if I go knight d3, queen d3, it's not quite good enough. Yeah, so the problem I have is knight d4, queen d3. I have knight b3 there. Did you get it, this guy? But I mean, I'm assuming it's knight d4 though. Knight d4, queen d3. Still equal material. So you didn't get it yet. Oh my God, I think I've got it. It's hard though. So I think it's going to be knight d4, queen d3, knight takes e2 check, queen takes e2, and then we have bishop c4. Except, yeah, bishop c4 should work. But I don't think the computer will do that because it's only rated 1600. But that's the solution. You take here, and then you have bishop c4. So let's see. Yeah, see, the computer doesn't do that because it goes for the easier line. So I always, I have to calculate the hard line, and then it gives us the easy line. The reason I can predict that is because it was rated only 1600, and I don't think beginners are finding it, I don't think beginners are finding that most of the time. Okay, so I can win a pawn. And then he can't take because knight g5 and then queen h5 is too strong. So, well, that's good enough for me. I mean, we'll be down a pawn still, but his queen is still, his king is still very exposed. To me, that's good enough. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so queen d6. And I can't take here because he's got this check, which must be a pretty lead to mate is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to deflect the queen. So actually, I wonder if I can still do that because then I could just bring the rook back down. I could also, well, yeah, maybe I do just take it. So rook g6. Yeah, if he brings the queen down, I just bring the rook back because I'm covering h6 here. And it's same thing if he brings his rook to f8, I just bring the rook back down. Now, And he has no checks. You know, I'm covering all of his other checks. My knight is just beautiful. So I'm gonna go for that. Okay, one more thing to consider is, well, it's all the same. It's all the same, rather. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. My knight was the MVP there, covering every square. Okay, this is a scary position for my king. I guess we just give a check and take the rook. Are we, like, does he have a mate there? So check, take, bishop g5. I only have one. Actually, no, I could even, could I take there? Take. I'm not sure if that's winning. Probably not, but I think it's just going to be the check. Check, take. Yeah. Check and then. Wait, that would repeat itself. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful here. Queen f2, king h3. I take on g1. Yeah, bishop g5. Yeah, king g7, bishop h6. I have to go back down somewhere. Actually, that's my only legal move. King g8. And then I think I'm fine there. It's scary. He's got 3 pieces right around my king, but I don't see any more checks. So I'm going to go for that. Yeah, here you go here. I got it, yeah. Okay, these are hard, man. Like, for 1600, these are hard. Okay, so I can take with the knight, but let's look at the forcing line first. Doesn't seem so good. So let's look at taking with the knight. I'm currently down a minor piece, a bishop. So yeah, so I'm going to sneeze here. Watch. Excuse me. So if I go knight takes g6, and I don't know that if queen g7, I don't know, this doesn't feel very. Queen g7, I might have e4. So knight g6, queen g7, e4. My rook slides in and I hit its knight. Plus I stop rook f5. I'm going to go for that. Yeah. Okay, here I can just take the queen. And then I win the rook. I'll be up the exchange. I don't know if I'm keeping that knight, though. Which is a concern. Take, check. King g7. Where's my knight going? Then I have e4, and then I can play rook f3 to save it. But it's still a little iffy, and the puzzles are so hard for 1600. Yeah, I'm a loud sneezer. Yeah, I think I can save it because of rook f3, but underrated. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to pause after this one. Yeah, because this one should keep going. It ends here, but see, then you need to see. I guess there's multiple moves, that's why. But yeah, e4 is good. There's also knight takes d7. that's actually the best move. Oh my god, because then we have this. Okay, crazy. Yeah, just underrated puzzles. Oh, you saw the knight takes d7. Wow, that was the harder move to find. Okay, so queen f4 check. He has to go to g8, otherwise I'm taking the rook, right? So king g8, and then I can just take on e5, and everybody's happy. Well, not black. And if he takes my rook, then I have this fork here. Okay, nearing the end somewhat. We're getting close. Okay, so white has the bishop pair. I think I can just win his bishop, can I not? I just go check and take the bishop. Bing bang. Why is this not a good plan? I'm going for it. Okay, they gave us an easy one there. This looks like it might be deflection. Actually, just check here immediately. Another freebie. They gave us another freebie. So they're paying us back for all of the hard ones from before. I'm just verifying because I'm surprised that they're giving us a freebie here, but weird. Weird. Okay. So rook takes e4 looks pretty good. There's f3. F3, I have rook h4, which isn't winning though. So rook takes e4, f3, rook h4, queen c2. No, queen c2, then I have bishop c3. And then rook g2. He's still actually surviving there. No, that still looks good to me, I think. Rook takes e4, f3, rook h4. And yeah, queen c2, bishop takes c3, rook g2. Yeah, then I actually have, oh no, that rook's gone. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure about that. So rook e4, f3. I don't think the computer will play this line, but this is a more challenging line, I think. F3, rook h4, queen c2. Yeah, bishop c3, rook g2. Actually, rook g2, I think I have queen h2. Ah, yeah, that's why. Okay, let's go for it. It doesn't, yeah, it goes for the simple line again. Okay, this was a tough batch. How come white has two queens? It's not fair. Well, let's look at taking the one that where we don't get recaptured. This is a weird one. Weird puzzle. So how are we winning here? How are we winning? So check. King c1. Okay, you guys have gotten it. Wait for me to catch up to you young guys. I mean, maybe I just take on H2 afterwards, but check. I don't know about that, you know. No. I guess that would be winning, but that seems too hard. And I looked at giving a Zawishin Shak first, but that doesn't seem to help me. It just helps him. Oh my God. Don't get old because, yeah, it takes you 3 minutes to figure out simple puzzles like this. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. We'll pretend that we're pretending that one didn't happen, okay? So that didn't happen. Nothing happened. Nothing to see there. Nothing unusual there. Okay. So what's going on here? A lot. So this queen looks like it might be able to get trapped. Maybe rook a3. That looks yeah, rook a3 looks good. So let's just verify now, because I'm so close to the end. It would be a shame to lose it now. But I think we're fine. If he takes on g2, that doesn't change anything. So I'm going to go rook a3. And last one. Let's not get it wrong here. Equal material. I think the queen is, I think I found it. I think we just take on d2 because the queen is overworked here. It's defending two pieces. So I take the bishop, queen takes, and then I can take on e7. Except my queen is also overworked. So I have to throw in another Zawishin Zug. So I might need to take on d2 first. Then I have to take on c1. Then I take the knight. So let's just verify that. Is there anything he can do in between himself? Yes, there is. He can take our rook. The bastard. How dare he? How dare he? So that's a problem. But you know what? I hit the queen. So yeah, I just hit the queen. So I was on the wrong path completely. So a5. And you know, if he moves the queen somewhere, and I don't know. I could take you. Well, no. I don't want to. My queen still. I have to take this first. Wait, no. It's still confusing though. Hang on. A5. I'm actually no, because I'm hitting his queen again. So a5. Although honestly, this is interesting. No, then I take the knight. Wow, there's a lot of lines to consider. So a5, yeah. So if queen b3, I can take the bishop because I'm on his queen. So I think it is a5 first, and his knight's not going to do any damage to me. So I think he does have to move the queen, and he has nowhere good to put it. If he puts it on a light square, I attack it. And if he puts it on a dark square here, I take the knight. Yeah. So I just take the knight here. Just verifying. Can't be too careful now. But because, you know, there is some stuff to worry about. But yeah, we just take the knight here. Okay. I did it. Took me a while, though. There were some tricky ones in there. I'm going to just get one wrong now. How about here? Okay. Whew. There were some tricky ones earlier on, like, and I spent forever. What was the one I spent forever on? It was a stupid one. There were a couple that I spent for a long time, but there was one I spent a very long time. I think it was a knight f4 one, knight f5 one. No. There was one I spent forever. It might have been before you even came here. Knight f5. Okay, so would you guys rather me play... Well, no, I'm going to play classical because that's what I said. By the way, I played Rapid earlier today off stream against a super blatant cheater. I can show you the game if you're curious. Just give me a second here. Updating CPT in the background. No. The 2 queen one, it was longer than it should have taken me, but there was one that I spent like a very long time on. This was before you joined. Okay. Yeah, so I played this game earlier today. Boom. And that's one of the reasons, this is one of the reasons I want to play classical, because I'm waiting for, I reported this guy as a cheater, and I'm waiting for Lead Chess to block him and give me my rating points back. So I was skeptical when I played him, because first of all, provisional. How come you guys can't see that? It's cut off. Provisional. Wait, you say you lost a game due to cheat against me. I've never heard of that happening. The way cheat detected works, as far as I know, is it means you had the analysis window open in another window. That's it doesn't, it's not because you know the opening. So that worries me that you said that. You must have still had it open. Anyways, I played this guy earlier today, and well, look at his account. So brand new account. Well, it's not brand new, but he has like very few games on it. And I know it's cut off. The left side is cut off, unfortunately. But I wish you could see it. But I don't even know if he's ever lost a game, but he's like 2262 after 23 games on Rapid, but he's 1,000 on Blitz and 1,200 on Bullet, and 1,000 on Puzzles. So that alone is like kind of a smoking gun. And then during my game, well, he played a perfect game, as you can see by the graph, like a perfect game, and he thought, like for like 5 seconds every move. Look at that. Even on simple moves that are like recaptures. So, and then I looked at his other games. He hit the same thing. Like all of his games, he plays flawless game and same engine. So reported him. Lead Chess hasn't blocked him yet. Pretty frustrating. But yeah, I'm gonna play classical now. I have not played classical in a while. So my RD is pretty high. And I'm going to opt for a 15-15. Well, all I'm saying, this guy, is that's, as far as I'm aware, that's how you get the cheat detected thing, is you have the analysis window open at the same time you're playing, and it's the same position on the board. I know this because I played in a official rated tournament from my federation during the pandemic. Okay, I got a game. Oh boy, speaking of provisionals, 9 games and 7 games. Hell no. Come on, guys. Stop making new accounts every 2 seconds. Cowards. Or worse. Okay, I got another game. It's newish too. It's over 400 though. I'll work with him. It's a couple months old. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna dodge this guy too. That one was borderline, but it's a new account. It's like 2 months old. Stop making new accounts, people. In order of pet peeves, number 1 would be a cheater, of course. Number 2 is new account. Number 3, is people that try to flag you with no increment when it's like rook versus rook. Number 4 would be people that let their time run. And any other annoyances are very minor. Okay, got another game. Car Pop. I think I played this guy before. His ratings look weird. It's another new account, and he's like 1,500 bullet, 1,700. No. So 3 dodges in a row. I won't be able to dodge again. But these accounts are all suspicious. Yeah, because 2,000 on classical is quite good. But he's 1,500 bullet. It could be an old guy. It could be legit, but I don't want to risk it. So this game I won't be able to dodge because I just dodged 3 in a row. So I'll probably get penalized if I dodge a 4th. So I'll have to play the next game no matter what. MD Gaming says, did I watch the super bet? No, I've been super busy with stuff. And I don't really watch chess too much. I'd rather play or study. I'm like that with everything, like sports or whatever. I want to participate. I don't want to watch. I don't know. I find watching chess boring for the most part. Like there's some YouTube like streamers that I watch. Like I watch Ginger GM, Chess Network. Used to watch a lot of John Bartholomew. Those are kind of the main 3 that I watch. I don't watch too much of Daniel because like his speedrun stuff, it's mostly low rated, right? He doesn't have too many games against like 2,200 rated players. So I'll watch those when they come out, but there's hardly any of them. Yeah. That's the only reason I don't. Okay, 2,100. That's going to be a tough one, but it's an established. Or it's a new account too. Oh, but he's got 1,000 blitz games. Okay, so I'll play this guy, but it's going to be a tough game. He's 2,200 rapid, but okay, we have a Carol Khan, and we have increment for once. What openings do I play? Well, you're going to find out. Okay, knight f6 is unusual. I guess I'm playing e5, or else I'll play knight f3. No, knight f3 just dropped. I mean, I guess I'm playing e5, eh? Okay. Oh no, I know I've seen this before, I guess. So e6 is interesting. Yeah, no, I've played this before, but not in a while. No, I thought there's like a funky move here. I thought after knight d7. So e6, he has to take, right? You would assume. And can you see my ratings? What do you mean? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Let me fix that. There we go. My ratings, if you go to my About page on my YouTube channel after you subscribe, I have all of my ratings like over the board and everything on there. Okay, so let me focus here. So e6. So if he takes, I don't know, because queen h5 just runs into g6, right? So, but yeah, I played this before, and I'm just kind of burning time here. I could set things up with bishop d3, because then I am threatening e6, because then after it takes I have queen h. So I kind of want to play bishop d3, but then there's c5. Although, could I still play e6 there? Maybe I could. There's also bishop e3, but does that deal? Actually, if he does that immediately, I guess I could maybe take on d5. So maybe I can play bishop d3, c5, and then, yeah, e6, maybe. Okay. I just don't recall. I don't recall ever playing bishop d3. That's why I'm iffy about it. Yeah, and then I'm thinking maybe queen g4 here, because that kind of pins his bishop. Also h4 possibly. So queen g4, if g6, then h4 again, possibly. If f5, en passant. Oh, no, en passant. What if I go queen g4, f5? Queen g4, f5. I'm not sure about that. But it's getting closer to winnower territory. Goes to play f4. I mean, you can play anything here. I'm kind of wasting my clock time. But I'm guessing this is like +1 here. Hello, Ryan G. You should talk to MD Gaming, which, by the way, both of you are CFC players. I played both of you in tournaments. Oh, no, I haven't played MD, but I've seen both of you in the tournaments we go to. So you guys should say hello to each other. And I think you're roughly the same age, too, MD Gaming and Ryan G. Okay, sorry. Okay, I got to focus here. I mean, every move is fine. Every move is fine. But what do I play? I'm a little rusty, as you can tell. I like the idea of queen g4. h4 is also intriguing. Okay, I'm going to go queen g4 here. My time management is pretty atrocious here. I finally play at slower time control, and then I think too long. Yeah, so here comes the c5, and I guess maybe knight fe2. No, because then I'm still too slow here. Hey, there goes my bishop. Yeah, so queen g4 maybe was not the greatest. So I can take he takes back with the knight, and then e5 is weak, and I'm already kind of behind here. So I might have already just kind of, yeah, queen g4 was premature. Well, I don't really. Bishop b4, and then trade. That's my good bishop. Well, I'm just letting him develop for free. I could tuck it back. Queen G4 was definitely a bad move. Ryan G says he thinks MD Gaming left. He might have. He's probably still around though. Maybe I let him play C4. So maybe I go knight F3, and then if C4, I just bring the bishop back to live another day. The bishop's pretty bad, but I can keep attacking on the king side. That's one option. And if he takes on D4, well, that is... Thanks for the sub, this guy. Yeah, if he takes on D4... Well, it's a little bit too late, right? I mean, it's too late. Queen G4 was bad. Yeah. Okay, so maybe bishop B5. So bishop B5, A6. You know, takes. Queen G4, I threw the game away with Queen G4. Yeah, bishop B5, A6, takes. I just give him the bishop pair. H4 and then, yeah, no, I want to keep the bishop. Yeah, so maybe I do go knight F3. No, then I'm losing 2 pawns. Okay, whoa, this is getting out of hand. So maybe I go F4? Oh God. Things went so wrong with just Queen G4. Maybe bishop E3. Hello, Nathaniel. Well, I'm busy playing a game right now, Nathaniel. So yeah, bishop E3 maybe. But then takes knight C6. I don't know. I think it seems pretty bad. Queen G4 was just a blunder. I kind of want to resign here. See, MD Gaming is there. Maybe I can take with the queen. Maybe I can go knight F3 and then CD queen takes. And then bishop C5. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try that. But, whoa, that got ugly. Okay, here comes the pressure again. Yeah, so now I might... So what has changed here? Well, this will still be under attack in the end. So okay, I guess I'm going to take now. So he has to take with the knight. I don't know why he's not. And then he's on my bishop. I might just castle there. Oh. How blind am I? Okay. Yeah, no, that's a good move. I have bishop b5 after. I'll take, I don't know, this just trades everything though, and then I'll be down a pawn. Hello, Amin, how's it going? So check, take. It's hard to talk to chat and play at the same time. So I've got bishop b5 and then queen a4, which I do think I will play. So bishop d7, queen a4. Or maybe queen g3. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat now. So I've got chat minimized because I need to focus now. It's hard with the chat scrolling. If you guys try streaming sometimes, you know what I mean. So queen g3, queen c7. No, then I can take here. Then, well, king takes. But then I have a. Then I've got bishop f4. There's a tiny bit of play there for me. And if he just moves the knight. I don't know. It's not good. You can just go knight g6. Okay, well, let's play it. So knight g6, and we're going to be down a pawn. Maybe I won't even be down a pawn. I can go b4, or I could trade first. But these pawns are so strong. So this is a bad bishop for him. I don't know if I should really trade, but it gives me. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah, because I'm going to lose c5, right? So I might have to, or I could just play b4 right away. And then if he really wants to trade, he can do so. Actually, yeah, I think I like that better. Yeah, because then my knight gets here. So I think I am going to play b4. Oh, hang on. Oh, but if he goes d4, I can take, and then I'm still okay. And then he might be overextending and stuff. So yeah, let's go b4, pre-move this. And if he goes d4, then I have to take on d7. Okay, holding on. That opening though, that went wrong. The queen g4 was too soon. Then I was in shock for like 10 minutes and confused and startled. Burned all my clock time, but okay. That looks good. I might have bishop a3. Okay, yeah, so maybe this super ugly bishop a3. Not sure about it though. Then there might be b6. I'm gonna try it out though, but I'm very skeptical about it. Yeah, like his b6, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I might go c6. But it's very confusing. b6, c6. if he goes A, B, I have this check. Yeah, but yeah, then I can take here, right? That's probably good. Yeah, so if B6, C6, and then yeah, if he goes bishop C8, then I'm winning the queen. Yeah, so I think B6, I have C6. Seems to work. Okay, that's the smart decision. And okay. And yeah, I mean, this is so awkward for me. You know what I could do though? I could take and now I could play B5. I can take and play B5. This is my opportunity. You got one chance. Cue the Eminem. B5. Boom. There might be B6 there. So takes B5 C6 could be a problem. No, I still have here. Okay, I'm going to try that. And then B5, and then I think I have C6. Look, my opponent has more time than they started with because I played so slow. So I still don't love my position. These pawns are just super strong. I do have these defensive pawns to kind of stop them later in the game, but this bishop is very awkward. And see, he might even just have E4 here, which I didn't see before. So if E or D4 rather, if D4 and C6, okay, maybe Rook D1. Well, he's going to hit this, right? But then I've got Queen B8. Queen B8, rooks come back. Yeah, I'm looking at Rook D1 takes, Queen B8. Rook back to C8, and then he's fine. Okay, so if I go C6, he needs to move the queen or take, and I assume he would take. I'm gonna lose the pawn eventually, hey? Boom, boom. Boom. Probably takes with the king. Yeah, my knight is really bad. I could try defending the pawn. But he's gonna come in here though. But then I have Rook D1. But even this, you know. Should I just get my king safe? Takes. Yeah, I mean it's pretty bad. Okay, let's just try to keep it complicated then. But I think he just takes it. I think he just takes it. And he's just up a pawn. Oh, what? Was that a mouse slip or what? That had to have been a mouse slip. I'm going to open up chat. That's unfortunate. I'm going to write sorry. Yeah, that sucks. That was obviously a mouse slip. But he moved too quick. It sucks. I honestly, I do feel bad. Like certain things I don't feel bad about. If we were like I don't know. if he was playing really quick all game, super quick, then I don't feel so bad. But that was just a stupid most yeah. So it's unfortunate. Oof. Oh, I didn't see Nathaniel saying bye, goodbye, Nathaniel. Oh, just reading the chat now. It wasn't a blunder, it was a mouse slip, right? So, yeah, unfortunate. Now, he is a quick player. If you look at his account here, he's a bullet player, and maybe I bored him to death. And then he's like, I can't take it any longer. I've got more time than I started with. I'm just going to move quick. And then he mouse slips there. Yeah, so I got super lucky with that mouse slip. Now, I had some chances there. I was probably going to lose a pawn after he takes on c6, heavy capture, and then, I don't know, maybe he takes with a queen or something. Like, I'm just way worse here. Yeah, I mean, it's probably like -2 or more. But I got lucky. I'm not afraid to admit it. So just looking at the game before I analyze it. So I just got kind of shell-shocked here. I forget what this is called. Now, the bishop d3, that's why I said, like, I think I've had this position actually a fair number of times before, but I don't recall playing bishop d3, but this e6 idea is just so tempting. So that's why, and I was trying to remember because I thought there was like kind of a tricky, trappy move here. I don't know if it's like, it might be h4 even. I was trying to remember, or maybe even just queen g, probably not queen g4 right away. And yeah, so it might be bishop e3, or maybe it is e6 right away. Maybe it is e6 and takes, and then we play the weird move. Maybe that's what it is. E6 fe, and then there's a weird move. I just remember there being a weird move. Maybe then bishop d3. That might be it. I might have got the move order wrong with my memory here. E6 fe, then bishop d3. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Maybe knight back to f6 though. Yeah, maybe just knight back to f6. So I kind of just got, and then I played queen g4 here, which I think was a mistake. And it's funny because I remember saying at the time, like anything here looks good, like h4, f4, knight f3, bishop e3, everything looks good here, but I think queen g4 is yeah, a bit of a mistake. And then I spent forever here deciding what to do. Amin says queen with check, and after he blocked. You guys have to learn notation. Yeah, see, MD Gaming did it right. You guys are using the notation from like the 17th century. And then I moved thy rook from queen's house in front of the king's side pawn 2 squares. Okay, MD Gaming says e6 fe, queen h4, g6, bishop e2. Yeah, well, if he took an h5. Okay, so anyways, yeah, this was awkward to play, and then I started. I think he misplayed this a little bit. Where was it? So first of all, I'm not 100% sure if he should have played knight e5. What's wrong with him just taking on c5 here? Knight takes c5. You know, that looks pretty good. But he played it this way. But then I get this b4 in, and so I think a5 was good because I think my only reply is bishop a3, and which is a terrible square for my bishop. Then I play here, and yeah, and then he mouse slips. So okay, let's look at that with the engine. And I'm going to load that up in CPT in a second here. Okay, so I'll just show you what I'm doing through the magic of television by clicking here. Yeah, it worked that time. Okay, so what do I have in my magic repertoire toolbox? Whoops. Yeah, this is pretty rare. I guess the last time I ran this was with Stockfish 14.1. And yeah, this is the best reply here. So it's a little bit outdated. So Bishop D3 is my move, but yeah, it's a little bit outdated. I'm going to run this again with 16.1. And you'll see, so you'll see my notes here say E6 is a little premature since white is a bit slow in following up on it. Bishop D3 gives, so I guess I did remember correctly. Bishop D3 gives us the added development we need to be able to play E6. For example, Bishop D3, C5, E6, yeah. And we need not worry about C5. Yeah, I just said that. Okay, so let that run for a while. I'm going to go back to the game and run the engine on it and look at the, so no, so yeah, Queen G4 was, it's actually the second best move though. So yeah, Knight CE2, just it allows us to play C3 to save the bishop and keep control of this B1 H7 diagonal. Makes sense. But Queen G4 is actually not terrible. It felt terrible after he played C5. It's actually pretty close to the best move. And then I thought for like 6 minutes here. And Knight F3 was actually fine. So where was my mistake? So this was not optimal, but it wasn't bad. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised with the evals. I thought I was way worse. Better was Knight B5. So yeah, because if I go Bishop E3, I think I didn't like this where I'm losing the bishop. Whoops. But I'm trying to see like what the point of this is, because after A6, then oh, because we can take on G7. Ah. Nope, that's not even why. Oh, it wants to take on G7 right away? Zug? Why does it matter? Why does the move order matter? Oh, because here he can defend now. It's King F8 or G6. Okay, well, okay. Okay, so I should have taken on, okay. So Knight B5 was a better plan, but a little tricky to see. Still roughly equal, and so this was all fine. It's equal now. It doesn't like Bishop B5. It's preferring Queen G3. I just didn't want to give up this bishop. Yeah, wait. Well, it wants to take with the C pawn. Oh, right, because the bishop still cannot take. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It still feels awkward. These pawns are very strong, and he's got the bishop pair. But yeah, it's not a big difference between in the eval, anyways. Um, and then I just play slowly worse. Like from here to here, he just outplays me here. Every move. Yeah, even B4 is not in the top 5. Yeah, and A5. He kind of played perfect, except for the opening. The knight F6 was not very good, and then he mouse slipped at the end. But other than the knight F6, he kind of played perfect. He did play perfect. But the moves kind of were not hard to find. So bishop A3 was okay. The best is apparently bishop D3, but it's, yeah, I mean, I'm just worse here. I'm just trying to, the key, like the worst move I made was this bishop B5. Losing my voice. Was this bishop B5 move. But it's not simple. Even now, like, it's such a natural move to play. And yeah, it likes how I play too. It's just that he has an edge. And then had he not mouse slipped, yeah, I wasn't sure what I was probably going to take, which was not good apparently. Best is to trade bishops first. And then B6. And we're still worse, but there's some play still apparently. Yeah, I'm sure I would have lost that had he not mouse slipped. So I don't know, a bit of a tough game because I just got outplayed. And this was the key move that changed. Like if you look at the graph, this was really the key move. This bishop B5 where the eval shifts by like 100 center pawns. And it's even now, it's not so clear to me on why this is not the best way forward, in that it likes the queen G3. I guess just I never needed to defend. Well, the way I did it, like as long as they stay on the G file, I don't need to defend the C pawn, the C5 pawn, because it's indirectly defended. Because I'm threatening to take on G7. So I needed to kind of remember that this is not, it doesn't have to be a threat. So I didn't have to make this anti-positional move of B4. But still, it's so natural to play bishop E5 to just hang on to the bishop, right? To not give black the bishop pair. And then here, like to not play B4 now is hard. I guess we have bishop E3. It's even just fine with going bishop D3. But yeah, these are moves that, I don't know. Those are just to give the pawn like that. Who does that? Who does that? Yeah, so it's just a tough game because the moves that you have to find to not play bishop B5, like that's tough. And then to not play B4 here is tough. And to not defend the B4 pawn here is tough. Yeah, it's just kind of tough one. So I'm super lucky that he mouse slipped. I do feel bad about it. Normally I don't feel bad, but it was such an obvious mouse slip and I didn't deserve to win. So okay, I think I'm going to end it there. Just not a super long stream. That was just one game, but it was a classical game, so it took a while. And then I did do the puzzle streak warm up. If you guys would prefer longer streams, let me know in the comments for anyone that's watching this after it's live. Let me know if you prefer longer streams or not, and then if enough people say that, I will try to stream earlier. Because back in the day when I was streaming every day, I would stream for a long time. On average, I would start streaming at like 6:30 to 7 p.m. and then I would go till midnight. Like I would stream for like 4, sometimes 5 hours, but typically I would stream for 3 to 4 hours per day. And I actually had quite a, like right now, because I switched from Twitch to YouTube, and I still stream on Twitch occasionally, but I used to stream on YouTube, and I had regulars that came in. In fact, but it was most popular. Like my stream was most popular, like maybe 2 to 3 years ago, and I would have like five to seven regulars pop in every day, the same guys, and then you'd have the new people that stop by. But yeah, over the past year or two, it's for some reason it's kind of died a bit. My YouTube channel people watch, but my live stream people don't watch me stream as much anymore for some reason. And I don't know if it's because I switched from Twitch to YouTube. I think that's actually part of it. Anyways, if anyone's watching this after the fact and you're still watching till the very end, yeah, let me know in the comments if you would prefer longer streams or not, and I'll try to make an effort to do that. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. So I got some points there, didn't deserve it, but I'll take what I can get. Okay. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Have a good night, everybody, and see you next time.